Hi. In the videos on crypto wallets, I mentioned about public key private key cryptography. But do you know, you cannot access your crypto funds without your private keys? Often, it is also said that not your keys, not your crypto. Let's see what it means. But before proceeding further, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already done so. And press that bell icon, so that you can be notified each time a video is uploaded. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Let's discuss the implications of private keys from a user's perspective. If you remember, in one of my previous videos, I have told you that with loss of private keys, you may also lose access to your funds. Many tend to relate this to the situation if the password is lost. Thus, this public key and private key pair sound like a pair of username and password. But it is not so. In most systems, both the usernames and the passwords can be reset, since we can design them in such a way that they are easy to remember, alphanumeric characters. Whereas both the public keys and private keys are auto-generated by the cryptographic algorithm. They are long strings of alphanumeric characters and, of course, not easy to remember. At this point, you need to know that, although the Bitcoin blockchain algorithm generates public key and private key pair, other blockchains also have an additional associated field. It is called memo ID. But we will not cover memo ID related aspects in this video. Generally, the wallet you use takes care of it. However, you must remember that if a blockchain requires a memo ID, then you must specify the right memo ID, just as you have to set the correct wallet address to complete any transaction correctly. A typical public key and private key may look like this. Notice a combination of numbers and characters, both capital and small. 99.99% of humans will find it difficult to remember and recollect exactly when you need it. The blockchains are based on cryptography. The most known blockchain, Bitcoin, works on the public key cryptography. When you create a Bitcoin wallet, you get a Bitcoin address. Your wallet address is the hash of your public key. The cryptographic algorithm generates a private key, which is only paired with your public key. There are other blockchains which use different cryptographic algorithms. However, they also have a private key associated with your wallet, and you always have to keep your private keys safe and secure. The Bitcoin blockchain, being a decentralized public system, anyone with your wallet address can view your balance funds. But no one can use, withdraw, or transfer your funds without the private key. Only you, with your private key, can do this. It is because that with your private key, you digitally sign all of the transactions. These digitally signed transactions are then validated in the decentralized blockchain, and then, after the verification is completed on the decentralized network, they are confirmed and completed. However, if your private keys are lost, your crypto funds will be locked forever, and you will not be able to access them. There have been numerous instances when people have lost their private keys and their funds are locked forever. A blockchain analytics firm Chainalysis has estimated that around 4 million bitcoins have been lost forever. Most of these losses are attributed to the loss of private keys. Let me also mention how such a loss can occur. You have saved your private keys on a computer. Suddenly you find that someone has hacked into it, or someone with access to the laptop has stolen private keys, or even worse, it crashed. You are good at memorizing the complex combination of the alphanumeric character string. Therefore, you have memorized the key exactly as it was generated. Then, one day suddenly you are not sure if a particular character was a capital letter, or a small letter, or was it even digit. You have taken a print of your private keys, accidentally spilled a drink on this paper. Or maybe, it got destroyed in the fire. Perhaps 10 years down the line, the print becomes illegible due to wear and tear. You have engraved the keys on the piece of wood, glass, or on the wall behind your wardrobe. All such materials are destructible. There are several other scenarios like flooding, fire, natural disasters, etc., when you can simply lose your private keys if you're not consciously careful about securing them. Now let me talk about how you should secure your keys. The only way you can keep your private key secure is by ensuring that your keys are written on an indestructible material and you have held it at a secure and safe place. The best, cheapest and a DIY solution is to punch or engrave your private keys on a steel, brass, tungsten, or any appropriately suitable metallic plate. Such tools are readily available on most hardware shops, online or offline. For instance, you can buy Dremel, Proxen, any other metal engraver, or a metal alphabet and number stamp set, along with steel, brass, tungsten, or any other metal plate. In a few hours, you will have your keys saved. For little more help, simply search YouTube for specific tutorials. A few commercial-grade solutions are also available, which help you in securing your keys. A quick internet search will help you in identifying appropriate solutions, and more sophisticated solutions are being launched into the market too. As I come towards the end of this video, let me conclude by reminding: the public key and private key are not the username and password. In addition to a public key, the accounts on some blockchains may also have memo ID. You must ensure that your private keys are safe and secure, they are theft-proof. Keep your private key backup at a location which is theft-proof and which is different from the one you routinely use. That is all I wanted to cover to ensure that you know the importance of the private keys, how slight carelessness can lead to loss of funds and data, and why, unlike a password, it is impossible to reset private keys if you forget them. Additionally, please don't forget that, if you keep your funds on an exchange, you do not own your private keys. If Exchange Wallet goes down, it is hacked, or for some reason, access to your account is denied by the exchange, there is no way you can restore your wallet. Thus, the most notorious truth of the crypto industry: not your keys, not your crypto. More and more systems are going to be built on the blockchains and the distributed ledger technology. This is the new paradigm. Thanks for your time, and let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And click on the bell icon. Don't forget to like and share. Bye for now, and see you in the next video.